maybe this time will be different.
been a while, hasn't it? Since you've taken care of yourself, that is. I only ask because of your appearance. Might I ask how you received the blow to the head? Are there any relatives, any friends you can turn to?
No.
The woman who found you and brought you in, what relation is she?
Dr. Hill, paging Dr. Hill, code blue in ward 3.
We're losing Anne. Cardiac arrest.
Excuse me.
She's here.
I don't know why I'm still surprised at what a mess you are. When are you going to realize that however many times you try to hurt yourself, I'm not letting you go anywhere? Imagine what would happen if I did. Stop being so selfish.
If I want to kill myself, then you should let me. It would be for the best.
Oh, poor you. You have it so hard. So what? You're just gonna get depressed and let life pass you by? And grow a beard? While you remember the good old days?
You don't know anything about the good old days. There were no more after you came.
Defibrillator to ward 3. Repeat, defibrillator to ward 3 immediately.
That would be me.
Did you know Uncle Garland?
No, I didn't. Was that his name?
Yeah, I didn't know him too well, but I remember he was funny.
Are you sad?
Everyone's supposed to be sad when someone dies.
Yes, but then they always forget. Like Uncle Garland was never there.
You can't be sad forever.
Are you afraid of dying?
Come on. Don't scare the kid. She doesn't need to think about that. Yet.
You should go sit with your relatives. They look pretty sad.
You need to stop coming to these things. It's macabre.
That's strange. Coming from you.
I don't like to dwell on it. To be honest, I wish that they would let go of things sooner. There's too much to live for to hold on to the past. When it's done, it's done.
How can a child smile when it knows that it's gonna die?
Wasn't always like this. Do you remember?
I do remember.
I watched it get this way.
So did I. But don't blame me.
don't blame you. It's because of you that they have to distract themselves, that they have to run. This is the reason that they build walls. They kill each other because they're afraid. And somehow they still try to manufacture reasons to stay alive. But for what?
They need me. They always have, always will. If the world gets uglier, it's because it gets older, for which I blame you.
Were you looking for this? I saved it. It almost got stepped on.
It's very good of you.
It would be sad if it died.
Yes, it would. Where are your parents?
Dead.
I'm sorry.
I live with my cousins now, but they're always busy. So I come out to the street to find little plants like this. And animals too. I'm going to take this back before it gets too cold.
It's a very good idea.
You can come see my collection if you like, if you don't have somewhere you need to be.
I don't.
Nobody else knows about this place. If they did, they'd probably make me let all the animals go. And then they'd die probably.
Probably.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I found all these on the street. Not everything has to die. Not right away, at least. I wish everything in here could just stay alive forever, no matter how cold it is outside. I'm going to make a special spot for this flower. It was brave to grow on the sidewalk like that.
Very brave.
I think it's going to rain.
It is.
I'm Constance. It was nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Constance.
I'll be coming back here tomorrow. If you find anything you want to save from the cold, you should bring it here, and we'll let it grow.
I will.
You're not asking me this. No. No, of course not. How am I supposed to respond?
Every setting of the sun I've watched, knowing that the next morning it would come up again because I would be there to make it happen. I have been patient. I have been faithful. I've kept to the rules, even knowing that each age which I ushered in meant the collapse and the replacement of everything which I had grown to love. Never have I asked you for a single favor.
So don't start now.
I'm not asking.
It doesn't work like that.
I want her to live.
The rules are there for a reason, and I can't break
You
them.
will break the rules for me. And you will stay away from her, or I will break mine.
You're so tired of the world already. How will one girl make a difference?
Because there will come a day when you look at her and you will see that she's happy. That she doesn't need you. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll leave me alone for good.
The day will come when you are proven wrong. And maybe, just maybe, you'll admit it.
Child.
Good morning.
I got something for you.
I'm almost late to school already, but can I see that?
I thought you'd like it. It's a fern that'll never die, as long as you take good care of it.
I read about these. Can I keep it?
It's yours. It's for you forever.
Forever is really long.
It is. Very long. I'm not alone anymore. The sun rises as it often has, but now I'm not afraid. Of the living creatures I've grown to love, there is one that will not be taken away from me. That's you, Constance. And when the time is right, you will read this letter and know how singular you are. All else may pass away, but you will be there day after day for as long as days go by. When the sun goes down at night, I know it will rise again, and you'll still be there. Live on. Constance? Constance, it's me. I have something for you. Constance.
Constance? Constance? Why? What happened?
Is it you?
Excuse me?
Oh my God. Is that you?
Constance?
It's so good to see you.
You changed.
Well, if it's any comfort, I can't tell you've aged a day.
I went back to the shed. Let it die.
I haven't been back there in 5 or 6 years.
This is my husband, Richard. It's an old friend of mine. When I was a kid, I used to show him all the plants and animals I used to have. I told you about those.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you'd be back.
I don't understand.
Constance? You turned.
I'm old.
No. No! You're not supposed. You can't be!
Because you're not. I'm only human. What are you? An angel?
Constance. Constance, don't cry. I'm here.
I decided to come back here after all these years. So that maybe I could finally understand. Maybe the things I loved as a child could help me make sense of why I should go on living.
What is it?
But
What's
now,
wrong?
nothing makes sense.
What's wrong?
Richard's dying. And there's nothing that they can do for him. And I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
You won't be. I'm still here. She's getting older. What are you doing to her? You broke your promise to me, and now she's dying.
She's not dying. How daft are you? I've kept my distance, keeping plenty busy elsewhere. She's getting older because of you. The world changes because of you.
She's not happy. I don't know what's wrong.
Her husband is dying. I can tell you that much. Does she love him?
Yes.
And she needs him. And she'll be happy if he stays with her. I can grant you that much. I leave him be. He stays alive. And she stays happy. Which is what you want anyway.
No. He's just a moment. And the moment's passed.
You'll still be there? What does that mean?
You kept the fern. It's just like I said, isn't it? Just keeps going forever.
Like me?
Yes.
Why me?
Your love of life. From the day that I met you, your love of all life was so strong. It was such that you need not worry about loss of your own.
It was mine to live, and I lived it. And I did love every moment of it. But there's nothing left of it now.
Oh, Constance, you're wrong. There's much, much more. People have always believed that dying was a necessary part of life. But it can go on forever. Just like you.
You're torturing her. Hasn't she had enough already?
Enough of what? She wants for nothing. She has everything that can be desired. She has life.
It was never meant to last forever.
You don't know that.
Why do you think I'm here?
To bring loss, to bring suffering, to make it all impossible to endure.
There's enough suffering inherent in this world without me. I'm not here to bring the suffering, I'm here to end it. What has she done to deserve not having that end?
Deserve? Deserve. It's not a sentence. It's a gift.
Say the word and let me take her, and you'll see it's for the best.
You're wrong. Soon you'll see that this is what she wants. And you'll see that you're useless. And you're destructive. And you're pointless.
Constance? You're here for me? If you want me to be.
fern. I watered it. I don't know what to do.
You've been too impatient with it. You drowned it.
But it wasn't supposed to die.
Time comes for everything. Time comes for everyone.
You know what I said I would do.
She begged for it. We couldn't let her keep suffering.
To live is not to suffer.
Life can only go on if first it ends.
So she chose you over me.
There's not one of us without the other.
You're wrong. We're alone in a world that doesn't want to live. So why should it? Why should it?
You can't do this. You can't break the rules.
It's an end far too long in the coming. So let it end now.
No. Where are you going?
Is this what you wanted?
Yes. This is the way it was always going to end. Doesn't matter what I wanted.
There was value in life, even if it was bound to end.
I know.
This is how you wanted it after all, isn't it? A world without me. With no life, you can't very well have death. All that is left now is the sun. And when I darken it, I'll have no more purpose. I'll be gone. It was only ever the two of us. One couldn't exist without the other.
I think so.
I suppose you'll find out now. You'll find out now.
Perhaps life could only go on if first it ended. But maybe, just maybe, this time will be different.